Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to share with you guys my entire gaming console collection that includes handhelds as well. But to start off, I'm going to show you guys all my boxed systems. I had a few more in the past, but I got rid of them just because I absolutely did not need them. But for now, this is what I have. Also, I do not have, the newer systems, Xbox One, PS4, Wii U, or even a PS Vita. Hopefully in the future I will get some of those, but that might actually be a while. So for now, this is what I have, and let's go ahead and get started. So starting off, we have my DSi XL. This is the 25th anniversary Mario edition. Comes with a physical copy of Mario Kart DS as well. And there's the system, which we will look at later. My Nintendo Wii. This is the Wii Sports bundle, as you can see. Just a regular white one, nothing fancy. Up here, I have my complete in box GameCube. I got this off Craigslist about a year ago, and it's really awesome. Very good condition. I got it with a couple Zelda games, Mario games, as well as a Metroid game, which was really awesome. And that's really cool to have. Moving down, we have my limited edition Modern Warfare 3 Xbox 360. You can see there we got the console, 2 controllers in the game, 320 gigabytes, which is awesome. Moving up, we have my Nintendo 3DS. This is the Cosmo Black, as you can see there. I don't have the XL just because, as you see, I do have a DSi XL, and it's the size is just too big when it comes to portability. So, but there it is. Next, we have my Call of Duty Black Ops PS3 bundle, 160 gigabytes. You can see the system and the controller there. So yeah, there's the box systems. So let's go ahead and get into my handhelds. I'll show you guys all the handhelds I have, and then I will show you all the consoles. And I do have more consoles than just what you see here. They're just not in the boxes or anything. So, alright everyone, starting off with my handheld collection, you do see I have my Sega Game Gear here. Unfortunately, I do not play it enough just because it does take 6 AA batteries. And I don't really have a whole lot of games, but really cool to have. This is one of my favorite pieces in my collection because it's the only Sega system that I own. You can see it does have a lot of scratches on the screen, but when you're playing it, you can't see them. So, but yeah, really cool to have this, even though I don't play it a whole lot. Up next, I have 2 Game Boy Colors. Had these since I was a kid, and the pink one was mine, or is mine, and the green one was my brother's. But yeah, really nice to have these still. Only bad thing is the sound on them does not work, and the pink one, I didn't really break the battery pack, it's just bent really bad, so it doesn't stay on good. But yeah, still really neat to have them still. Up next, I have my Game Boy Advance, the Target Red Edition. I got this in a bundle off Craigslist. Really cool to have. I just kept it because 1, I didn't have an original Game Boy Advance, and 2, it's red, which is my favorite color, and it's kind of unique just because it does say Target on it, so I thought that was really cool. So yeah, but I don't really use this one just because the screen doesn't light up, so like I said, I just kind of have it for my collection. Up next, my Game Boy Advance SP. Now this is a system that I use when I play Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Color or any Game Boy game really. I use this just because it is backlit screen. And actually this is the, if I can get it to focus here, give it a second, the AGS 101 model, which is the actual backlit model, not the front lit, which I hear is more rare than the front lit. I really don't know, but if you do know, please let me know in the comments. If you know anything about it, let me know. I'd like to read about it, so I know more about it as well. So but yeah, really neat. This is actually a used one that I got. For some reason they carved some TE in it. I don't know what that means, but it's on the bottom on the battery cover, so it's not that big of a deal for me. But the inside is really in good condition, so I wasn't going to complain. Up next, you guys seen that I did have this handheld complete in box. That's my DSi XL 25th anniversary Mario edition. You can see the nice little icons or whatever you want to call them on there. Really neat. And there's the camera as well. Really cool to have this system. It is ginormous, but it's really neat nonetheless. So there is that. I don't really use it just because I use my 3DS. I play all DS and 3DS games on my 3DS, so yeah, but I love this system. I take it with me just about everywhere except for work, and if I'm just going to the grocery store or something like that, I don't take it. But if I'm going to a friend's house or family or whatever, I'll take it. So yeah, but yeah, pretty neat. I have quite a few downloaded games on here as well, so whenever I do a 3DS collection, I'll be sure to show those as well. And the last handheld that I have to show you guys is my PSP 3000. You can see here it is the slim model, the 3000, so really cool. I don't have any games in it right now, but yeah, either way it's kind of dead right now. I can't even turn it on because it's dead, but really neat system. I don't have very many games for it, but when I do play the system, my favorite one to play is Infected. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of that or played it, but I think that's my favorite game to play on the PSP. So yeah, fingerprint magnet, as you can tell too. But yeah, so there is my handheld collection. Now let's go ahead and move on to my actual home consoles. Alright everyone, moving on to my console collection. You can see here I do have my NES, or Nintendo Entertainment System, whichever one you want to call it. I got this off of Craigslist a couple years ago, and I've had it ever since. Came with a few games, not very many, but I think my two favorites though are Mario Brothers 3 and Hogan's Alley, as well as Duck Hunt, but that was in a double cartridge most of the time. But yeah, really neat system. I remember playing my parents as a kid a lot, but I finally eventually got my own. That way I could, it can be mine. So really cool. And besides all that, they got rid of theirs a long time ago. So let's put this to the side. Up next, I have my Super Nintendo. I got this off of Craigslist as well. Nobody in my family ever had one of these systems, so I never actually got to play them, but I was always interested in having one for my collection. And because I do love the controller for the system a lot better, and I'm very happy I did pick one up. And it came with two controllers actually, and a few games when I got it off Craigslist, so that was awesome. And it's in excellent condition. The sticker's coming off, and it has a chip in the back. You can see it right there, but overall, I was very happy with this one. Alright, putting that to the side, the next one that I have, you can see here is my Jungle Green N64. My favorite retro console, just because of the amount of time I spent playing Donkey Kong 64, which came with the system, the big bundle from a long time ago, and I still have the same system and everything, so that's awesome. And yeah, pretty neat, and I love the system. Again, this is my favorite retro system. And I'll show you my second favorite here in a few minutes, but yeah, really neat. Putting that to the side, my last Nintendo console I have to show you guys is my Nintendo GameCube. You seen I had the box and everything for this. I do have the controller, but I'm not going to show the controllers, but yeah, really cool system. I'm glad I picked one up. I got this about a year ago from Craigslist as well. Came with a bundle of Mario, Zelda, and a Metroid game, which was really cool. I didn't have a GameCube growing up. I was more of a PS2 fan, and I'm really happy to have this system now. It has a great library of games for the system. It's just a matter of finding them, because there are some that are pretty difficult to come by, at least what I've learned of so far. And it does have all the ports and stuff on the bottom like that, and it's not really scratched either. It's in really good condition. Moving that to the side, up next we move on to my Sony consoles. I do have a PS2 Slim here. This is the fourth PS2 Slim that I've actually owned. I had the fourth PS2 system, I should say. I had a PS2 Fat, the original version, and then I've had 3 Slims, so my fourth one. This one's lasted me the longest. But yeah, this is actually my second favorite console. Again, due to the amount of time I spent playing games and stuff on the system, just like I did with the 64. But yeah, really cool to have this. I also use this system for PS1 games as well, not just PS2 games, just because I don't have a PS1 system, and this plays both, so I figured I'd kind of collect both in a way. So yeah, so I do collect PS1 games, I just don't have a system. Up next, we have my PS3 Slim 160GB. You guys seen I had the box for this as well. It's a Black Ops bundle. This is my favorite console. As far as this generation, you know, PS3, Xbox 360, and the Wii. PS3 is my favorite. I plan on getting a PS4 and a Wii U, but we'll see how that goes. But as of this generation, for this system, PS3 is my favorite. I use this thing for everything pretty much. Netflix, games, Blu-ray movies, because I do collect a few of those as well. And yeah, really neat. And I want to upgrade the hard drive in it. I just have no idea how to do that, or if I even can. So if you guys know how I can do that, that way I'll have more memory to play games and stuff like that, let me know. I'd really appreciate it. So yeah, there it is. And the last system that I have to show you guys is my Modern Warfare 3 Xbox 360. Really cool system. Even though I don't play it that much, I'm really happy I picked this one up. One, because of the design of the system. You can see here it's silver and, you know, kind of like a rustic looking, I don't know what you'd really call it, but I think it looks really cool. And when you push the power button as well as the eject button, which are touch sensitive, it makes a really neat sound effect from the game itself, which is cool. 320 gigabytes. You guys seen I had the box for this as well, so yeah, but there it is. Really happy to have this, even though I don't play it that much. And I do still have both controllers and all that stuff to go with it, so. Alright everyone, so there is my video game console collection. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, if you did, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Also stay tuned, because I will be doing my collection videos for these systems. Some of them might be bundled together, you know, like Game Boy Colors together, and then PS1 and PS2 together, you know, things like that. But yeah, so stay tuned for those, and hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.